Hello, everyone out there in YouTube in Xland. Welcome back to Diego Knows. I, of course, am Diego. And today we are going to continue to talk about Boomerang from 1992. This wonderful movie that I love. I love it a lot. It's not my favorite movie or nothing, but I love it a lot. I remember I was a very young man when I saw it as a teenager. When I saw this movie, I rented it from Blockbuster, and I watched it. And I watched it because I was trying to get some tips on how to pick up girls, that kind of thing. And Eddie Murphy was the man. He plays this high value guy. Who gets a lot of ass. He pulls a lot of fucking ass. But now that I'm older and I look back on it, okay, a lot of it's dated. It really is. Okay, there was no internet back then. There was no cell phones back then. It was just a different era. It was a different time. So a lot of the marketing was done through magazines and television commercials and radio. Now, who listens to radio anymore? Nobody. Okay, but stuff like that, it just brings back that stuff. We were using VHS tapes. There was no DVDs or streaming or anything like that back then. So it was definitely a different time. The clothes were different. The music was different. The fashion styles were different. And this movie is definitely a time capsule of 1992. If you want to know how sharp dressed black professionals looked, okay, in 1992, this movie shows it to you, okay? The fashions are just incredible. Man, I wish those fashions had come back, okay? The women looked like women, the men looked like men, okay? Unlike the shit we got fucking today. This is before fucking the era of the fucking tight suits. Those suits that guys wear now that are fucking made of spandex, they think look like the fucking Daniel Craig James Bond movies, where their suits are fucking hugging their bodies and shit. How the fuck are you supposed to move in that, This was before that, okay? There was room in your lapels back then. There was room in the suits, Guys dressed very well back then. I remember those fashions very well. And the women looked incredible too. Halle Berry in particular, one of the ways they try to manipulate you in this movie is Halle Berry, when we first meet her character Angela, who's the art director for the company that Marcus works for the corporation they work for, Lady Eloise. Okay, when we first meet her, she's dressed in these baggy African clothes, the baggy pants, baggy sweaters. She wears the African hat and all that kind of stuff. Everything is very baggy. You can't really see her. Meanwhile, her counterpart, Jacqueline, played by Robin Givens, well, I think she was married to Mike Tyson at this time. Okay, she wears very tight clothes. Okay, she's the businesswoman with the tight pants, the tight skirts, the high stilettos. The big poofy fucking hair. She's all that. All right, but very sexy, very lean. Very fashionable. Okay, clothes that she wears, okay? And they did that on purpose, okay? Because they didn't really want you, they wanted you to notice Angela, but they didn't really want you to fucking lust after her. What they're trying to do, in this movie's trying to do, okay, Reginald Hudlin, the director, what he's trying to do is he's trying to get you to see the world through Marcus's eyes. That's Eddie Murphy's character, okay? He's this player, he's the Mac Daddy, okay? Like he says in the movie, okay? And that's it, he just fucks a bunch of women. Okay, once he's done hitting it, he fucking leaves him alone and loses interest, okay? And then he meets fucking Jacqueline, Robin Givens, okay? And now he's falling in love, okay? But she doesn't feel the same way about him, so that fucks up his confidence, okay? So he breaks it off with her, but he's actually fucking heartbroken and lonely and depressed and feeling sorry for himself, okay? And which makes him completely unattractive to anybody except Angela. Now, Angela has been fucking thirsting for him since she first met him, okay? But he doesn't really notice her because he's got one-itis, okay? He's got tunnel vision for Jacqueline. Okay, and that's the reason that Angela's wearing the baggy clothes, because the audience, okay, the director doesn't want the audience to start lusting after her yet. Okay, when Marcus starts liking her, that's when the audience is allowed to like her. That's when we get to see her body. Okay, and they did that on purpose. Okay, it's just such bullshit. It's an easy manipulation right there. I did not catch this in 1992, but I'm a little bit older now, okay, and I'm more wiser. I've had more experiences, I read a couple of books since then, and I get it now. I get what they're trying to do. I can see the strings now, okay. I couldn't see it back then. All I knew back then was, hey, Angela's hot, she's a pretty girl, and she's nice to you. Why aren't you dating her? Okay, now I realize, well, he didn't date her because the movie doesn't want him to date her yet. Okay, he wants her to date her later. Okay, but she clearly has the hots for him. Okay, this movie wants you to feel sorry for Marcus when he gets his heart broken. Okay, When the player gets played, that's a tagline in the movie poster. But I can't really feel sorry for him. I felt sorry for him when I was a kid and I watched this movie because I knew what it was like to get your heart broken by a girl that you loved. I mean, that fucking pain just lasts and lasts and just lingers. Every time you hear a fucking love song on the radio, you just think about her. Why? That kind of shit. And there's a scene in the movie where he goes through that himself. But so I felt sorry for that. But now that I'm older, I'm like, dude, what the fuck were you thinking? I mean, what the fuck? What'd you expect? You're fucking your boss. What'd you think was gonna happen? What I want to know is why the hell weren't you fucking any of these other girls? I mean, he's got a Rolodex. He's got a lot of women on there. But women are always calling him, hey, haven't seen you in a few weeks. When are we gonna hang out again? So he's always getting fucking hit on. Okay, why the fuck weren't you dating other girls? Well, why did you fucking just pick this one girl out of the blue to give all your attention to? It makes no fucking sense. I don't understand. If Jacqueline was an exceptional woman, okay, then I could see him risking everything for her, okay, giving up all the other women for her. But what was so exceptional about, okay, she's his boss, he answers to her, and I could understand that he'd be fucking the boss, because when you fuck the boss, you get privileges. That is true. Okay, but he wasn't looking at her that way. He wasn't looking at her, okay, I'm going to manipulate this woman so that I can basically get what I want in this company. No, he was like legitimately falling in love with her. Okay, he wasn't doing it for fucking, to get privileges. Okay, he was doing it because he was really, really in love with her. And I don't know, what separates her from all the other girls, okay? She's no prettier or uglier than fucking, than Leela Roshan, another girl he fucked, okay? Or even Angela, Halle Berry's character, I mean, so what makes her so special? I don't know. She's smart. She's very intelligent, okay? She's a professional. She's a boss bitch, but those things aren't necessarily make a man more attractive, make a man attracted to her, okay? They don't necessarily do that, okay? I mean, for a woman it does, but if a woman's there, and she's average, okay, and there's this fucking alpha male in the room who's smart, intelligent, handsome, knows how to give orders, doesn't crack under pressure, has a load of self-confidence, okay, yeah, she's gonna be attracted to him. Okay, but a woman like that is not necessarily attracted to a guy. See, so we're attracted to different things. Okay, that's what this whole feminism thing is fucked up. Okay, because we are equal, men and women are equal, absolutely. But just because we're equal doesn't mean we're the same. You see what I mean? Okay, the things that women are attracted to in men are not the same things that men are attracted to in women. You see what I mean? And what Eddie Murphy did in the scripts, he reversed it. So basically, Jacqueline displays all the attributes that women want in a man. Rich, professional, courageous, boss bitch, dresses well, very well cultured, has authority, is well respected. Okay, these are all the traits that women like in a man. Makes more money than him. Okay, these are all things women like in a man. Okay. And for some, this movie's trying to get you to think that these are also the things that men like in women. Well, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. They don't. But this movie's going there because this movie, even back in 1992, even 31 years ago, even back then, they were trying to push this feminist message that women, no, you don't belong in the kitchen. No, you're not a baby machine. Okay, what you are is a strong, independent, tough woman who doesn't need no man. Okay, who can go out there and do whatever the hell she wants with her life. Okay? Which is fine if that's what you want, but you're gonna have to fucking, if you don't want to have fucking kids, and you don't want to have fucking, you want to wait to have kids, and you want to wait to get fucking married until you're established, until you're financially set, until you've got accomplished the things you want to do, the bitch. By the time you're ready for that, you've already missed the train. Because the girls in their 20s, they're gonna latch on to that guy, the guy that you want. Okay, the girls in their 20s, that time in your life that you fucking, just fucked around until you got where you wanted to be. Now that you're where you want to be, guess what? Okay, the guys aren't there anymore. Okay, they all hooked up with those 20-year-olds, okay? All right? But of course, how were we supposed to know that back in 1992? All right? But anyway, that is the future. That's what's happened now, okay? There's a lot of time has passed since this movie came out, okay? We know how it goes now. But, the media is still going to push that message, okay? And I'm not saying, ladies, I'm not saying that fucking don't pursue your career. You want to be a doctor. You want to be an archaeologist. Whatever the fuck you want to do, it doesn't fucking matter. If you want to do it, then go fucking do it. Go do it. Do it and be the best you can at it. Absolutely, okay? It's your life. You only got one of them. Don't waste it, okay? But what I'm also saying is that if you want other things like, getting married, okay, and having kids and raising your kids and shit, then you're going to have to make some compromises, Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, and just don't fucking get mad when you don't get everything that you wanted. Very few of us do, you know, but we do get the things that are important in life. Okay, and I'm a spiritual guy. Okay, I do believe in God. I'm not Christian or anything like that, but I do believe in God, and I believe that there's no mistakes in the world, and I believe that everyone is here for a reason. Everyone has a purpose, and the fact that you're still alive means that you have not fulfilled your purpose on earth yet. Okay, you're still doing it. Okay. So there's a reason you're here. You're not a mistake. You're not an accident. Okay. So whatever does happen to you is what was meant to happen. Okay. So just do your best to live a good fucking life. Okay. And that's better than most people can get. Okay. And that's all I can say about that. I'm not trying to preach you what to do with your life. But what I do talk about here are generalities about how men see women. And that's what I do on this YouTube channel. I'm going to give you how straight man's point of view. Okay, how do men see these women? How does Marcus see these women compared to how does a real man see these women? Okay, now of course Marcus represents a real man, but Marcus is the 0.00001% of the straight available single men that are out there. Okay, he doesn't represent all. He doesn't represent most of us. Okay, at all. But this is the guy they decided to make the movie on because Eddie Murphy, you know, he's got a big ego, and he wants to make a movie where he's the fucking leading man, where he's the player. He's the Mac Daddy, you know, because he was in real life. Okay, he's famous, he's rich, talented, all that kind of shit. Okay, so it's basically just an ego boost for him. Okay, just to fucking show that he can be a leading man, you know. And he's just trying to reverse a little bit. It's okay, you know. Let me be the one that gets my heart broken for a change. Okay, let's see how the men react to that. Okay, because there's dozens of there's hundreds of chick flicks where that happens to her, but how many of them where it happens to the guy? You know why? Because women don't want to see a fucking guy cry. That's why women get turned off watching the guy cry through heartache. All right. But when a woman sees another woman crying, it's like, oh, girl, I got you. I totally understand what you're going through. I know. Oh, I know men are pigs. I know. You know, that kind of shit. That's why. Fucking sell that shit to fucking Oprah. All right. So I'm going to give you a straight man's point of view about Boomerang here. Okay, that's what I do. The real question you need to ask yourself is, can you handle it? Can you handle the truth? Because I know you fucking can't. But you're going to get it anyway. Straight up, baby, with no lube. There's no lube here. Don't even ask for it. Don't even look for it. No lube here. All right, so moving right along. Where did we leave off last time? Okay. A lot of cool shit happened. Okay, so last time, Angela, Halle Berry's character, she's trying to cheer up Marcus. Okay, he's still heartbroken over fucking breaking up with Jacqueline. Okay, almost losing his job. He fucked up a project commercial for Grace Jones's character, Strong J. It was a perfume commercial. He was in charge of it. He didn't fucking take charge of shit. He let the director do whatever he wanted. They produced this fucking piece of shit, disgusting fucking thing, Strong J. It stinks so good that he almost lost his job over it. Okay, Jacqueline, the board told Jacqueline to fire him. She decided to give him a second chance. She gave him like some temporary leave so he can get his shit together. Of course, he's mad at her for breaking his heart, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, hey, as your employee, I thank you for saving my job, but as your boyfriend, I thank you for ruining my life. You know, that kind of fucking shit. So he feels sorry for himself. And Jacqueline, I gotta tell you, Jacqueline, I know she's made out to be the villain in this movie, but I don't see Jacqueline as a villain. I don't see Robin Givens' character as a villain. Okay, she's just a woman that knows what she wants. Okay, and she's not ready to commit to this guy. She's not ready for a relationship. She's not ready, okay, for any of that kind of shit. Okay, she fucked him because all the other girls at work were talking to her about what a good fucking lay he is. Okay, and so she wanted to try it out. Okay, but she's not looking for a boyfriend. She's not looking to fall in love or get married or anything. She's just trying to run a fucking. She just took over this department. Okay, she's just trying to run a business. Okay, Marcus is the one that caught feelings, and now he's throwing a fucking tantrum because he didn't get his way. Okay, fuck that noise. Marcus is being a fucking baby. He's being a fucking baby, all right? So anyway, so he's depressed, crying about it and all this kind of fucking shit. Okay, and so Angela, that's Halle Berry's character, the art director there, she's always had the hots for him. Okay, she decides to cheer him up, okay? She decides to cheer him up. So what do you call it? So they're doing this stupid thing here. What is it here? Yeah, they have a... This hurt ego, yeah. So she takes them. What do you hear? Strong J screen. You don't think about it, but one time when you were there, Strong J commercial. They show up. Okay, so they have a party. Okay, they have a party over at her place. Okay, she takes them to go fucking. First, she takes them to go She does volunteer work at inner city for a bunch of poor black kids whose schools cannot afford an art program. So she teaches arts because she's a professional artist. He goes with her. He makes fun of the other kids. But it does get him out of his shell a little bit. For that hour that he spent helping out those kids, he did not think about Jacqueline or almost losing his job. So it's working, okay? So basically, Angela's trying to cheer him up and get him back, to get his self-confidence back, okay? Which most women would never do. I say this section of the story belongs on fucking Ripley's Believe It or Not, because it's not realistic, okay? Me personally, no woman has ever helped me get over a breakup. Okay, not that, you know, maybe in a physical way they have, but not in an emotional way. No, that's never happened. Okay, no girl ever fucking went out of her way to see how I'm doing. Okay, when some girl fucked me over or nothing like that, try to boost up my confidence and try to make me feel better about myself or any of that kind of shit. That's never happened to me my entire fucking life. All right, now I understand fucking Marcus is a much higher value man than I am. Okay, so even though he's depressed, that's like Brad Pitt. Okay, if Brad Pitt's girlfriend dumped him, okay, and he's crying about it, there will be a fucking legion of women that are willing to fucking help him get over that breakup, all right? But, you know, most of us guys are not Brad Pitt, okay? So it's not fair to make a comparison like that, okay? Eddie Murphy is, you know, a high-value guy, but he's cut himself off from all the other women that he was boning, okay? And like I said, Angela wants him. So the fact that Angela's trying so hard to get him out of his funk, okay, if she's going like that extra mile, most women would not do that, okay? Women, that's not in their fucking nature. Now, if she was his mom, or maybe his big sister or his aunt or something like that, then I could understand, okay, because that's a different type of a relationship, okay? But he's just a guy that she's in love with, that she's got the hots for, and now he's not acting very masculine. He's acting very unsure of himself, very uncertain, okay, very wimpy, okay, and that's not like him, okay? So these are very unattractive characteristics, okay? He's crying over a girl. You know, women aren't turned on by this. Okay, how many of you ladies out there want to be around a guy who's crying over a girl all the fucking time? Okay, you don't, and for good reason. Okay, but Angela is. So to me, I gotta fucking say this section belongs on the fucking Sci-Fi Channel. It's not very realistic that a woman would go through all this shit and then still pretend to be just his friend. No friend, no girl that's just a friend, a platonic friend, goes through this much fucking shit. Okay, to help a guy out. Okay, bull fucking shit. Okay. But anyway, she's doing it anyway, so we're just supposed to go with it. And Marcus, of course, is completely oblivious to the fact this girl's got the hots for him because he's too busy feeling sorry for himself. All right, so that happens, okay, and then they have a party at his house, okay, where his friend Gerard, the beta male, okay, he actually hooked up his beta male friend Gerard, played by David Alan Grier, with Angela. They went on a date, but they have no chemistry. He's actually more of a pussy than she is, and she's not the most fucking forceful person in the world either. She's very passive. She's very willing to let the man take charge, okay? And he has no fucking, Gerard has absolutely no testosterone, no take charge attitude. He's a pussy, he's a beta male fucking simp. Well, his parents are in town, so Marcus is having a dinner party for them. And of course, and Angela's there. Why? I don't fucking know. And Tyler's there. Why? I don't fucking know. That's Martin Lawrence's character. Those are his two friends, Gerard and Tyler. Okay, Tyler is a fucking wannabe alpha male. He tries to fucking mimic Marcus, okay, and brag about how much of a man he is, when the truth is he's just so much of a pussy as fucking Gerard is. He just acts like he's all big and bad and tough. He's always like screaming about racism and getting mad and puffing himself like, man, you know why it's racism, man? He's always acting like that, you know, puffing his chest out and shit, like a fucking, but he's just a balloon waiting to get fucking popped, all right? So that's going on here. Gerard's parents are a big embarrassment. They start fucking in the bathroom. I mean, it's a funny scene. Okay, it's very funny, right? They leave. Okay, and Angela decides to hang out with Marcus. Yeah, right. You know, and help him do the dishes, okay? Because there was a pile of dishes there after everyone left. So they do the dishes, and then fucking they start cuddling each other on the fucking couch. And the next thing you know, they're fucking making out, okay? And he's like, whoa, we're friends. We're not supposed to be doing. We're friends. She's like, oh, friends can kiss. Friends can kiss. You know, so they're fucking making out on the couch. One thing leads to another, and they end up fucking. All right. Now here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Even though he fixed up Gerard and Angela on a date, but they're just friends. Okay, but the only reason that Gerard and Angela are friends is because Gerard knows that Angela's out of his league. Even though she's fucking a very low-key girl, okay, she's way too beautiful to be out with a guy like him. Okay, he doesn't make as much money as Marcus. He's not as good looking as Marcus. He's not as charming as Marcus. He doesn't fucking have the self-confidence that Marcus has, you know, present time accepted. Okay, he does not have the self-confidence around women that Marcus has. He's not nearly as charming. Okay, he's got a good heart, but he's got no courage. Okay, he's a cowardly lion. Okay, he's nervous around girls and shit, and that just turns women off. I mean, that dries up a pussy pretty fucking fast. All right, and so even though Angela's being nice to him, she's just not attracted to a guy like this at all. Okay, but he's a nice guy, so he's in the friend zone. She friend zones him and shit. But I think deep down inside, he really wants to get with her. He wishes he could. Maybe he thinks that if he hangs out with her long enough, that she'll come around to him. Okay, but we all know in real life that's not what happens. Okay, so anyway, so the next scene at work. Okay, Angela, she's working there with their editor, okay, Melvin Van Peebles' character. Now, for those of you who don't know, Melvin Van Peebles is the father of Mario Van Peebles, okay, who did New Jack City and Posse and a bunch of other stuff, okay. Full Moon Eclipse, that's a straight-to-video werewolf movie he was in. I have no idea what Mario Van Peebles is doing now, but I do remember in 1991, he was a fucking big name. Okay, New Jack City was just an incredible fucking movie, all right? It started off this whole thing about the fucking young black filmmakers, that's where you got the Spike Lees, and shit like that. They all came from that, all right? So that was a big deal at the time. Okay, so Mario Van Peebles' dad, he plays this editor there. I don't think he says anything here. I just recognize his face. But anyway, he's there, okay, and they're editing together some footage, okay, of a commercial, okay, and what they're doing, and they just finished editing it, okay. So what they did is they took a bunch of fucking found footage of Stranger, okay, going to galas, going to parties, events, red carpet events, things like that, okay. And most of these instances of Stranger, that's Grace Jones's character, okay, she's wearing a wig. Like one scene she's got pink hair, another one she's got blonde hair, another one she's bald, another one okay. So she's clearly wearing wigs, okay. But there's scenes where she takes off her clothes in front of the paparazzi, okay. She gets carried by a bunch of men, whatever the fuck. She's this fucking weird, rich fucking weirdo, okay. And they're trying to market a fucking perfume of hers, all right, called Stranger. It's named after her, of course it is. All right. Now he almost got fired for the last commercial that they did. So now he's trying to redeem himself. So him and Angela are working on a new commercial. Okay, and it's a lot better. Okay, like I said, Grace Jones, a Stranger character, wears lots of wigs. Okay, and they show it to Jacqueline. Okay, they show this new commercial to Jacqueline, and it's really, really good, and she likes it a lot. She's like, oh my god, this is good. She turns around smiling. Okay, but right there in the meeting room, there is Marcus. And sitting right next to him is Angela, okay? So you could tell that they are now a couple, okay? Now, I don't know what those specifics are. Are they fuck buddies? Are they boyfriend and girlfriend? It doesn't tell us, okay? But this is the moment where Jacqueline realizes that Marcus has moved on, okay? Now, Jacqueline and Angela were not really friends. Jacqueline is also Angela's boss. Okay, but because they're both girls and they're both single and they're both straight, they gossip to each other, okay, about fucking, and of course Angela wanted to know how good fucking Marcus was in bed. So of course, Jacqueline told her. Well, Jacqueline told everybody in the office, all the girls in the office, how good Marcus is in bed, okay, because she's that type of a person, okay. I'm not holding that against her. Guys do it too, okay. Of course, guys out there know this, okay. If you fuck someone you work with, okay, the next day at work, all the girls at work know how good you are. Okay, they're gonna know everything. They're gonna know how big you are. They're gonna know what your position is. They're gonna know everything. What your favorite position. They're gonna know everything. All right. Ain't that the fucking truth? All right. So yeah. Okay. So but they're not friends or anything. You see what I mean? This whole fucking sisterhood is all bullshit. All right. So anyway, she was more than willing to fucking sweep Marcus off of her. Okay, the first opportunity she got. All right. So that's going on here. Okay. Okay, and she catches on here. She said, "That's a great job, Marcus." That's what Jacqueline tells him. He's like, "Oh well, most of it was Angela's idea." Kind of just like that, And she's like, "Oh, well, good job, Angela." Like that, like the fucking, you can see the knives coming out of her eyes. Okay. Guys, I'll say this before and I'll say it again. Guys, this is a textbook. This is what you do. This is something I learned from the movie, okay? Whenever you go through a breakup or whatever with someone you really care about, you've got to get back on your feet as soon as fucking possible, okay? And that means you have to get fucking laid. You've got to get laid, okay? Nothing gets you over someone faster than getting under somebody, okay? And that's the fucking truth, all right? That's the fucking truth. Now, would I immediately start dating a girl that also works with me to get back at a girl that broke my heart that also worked with me? No. Okay, I've done it before. Yes, I have. Because like I said, I've been young and stupid before. But this is more like this is very petty, type thing. You know, I mean, Marcus could easily just date a girl that doesn't work with him or for him, you know. But he decides to get with a girl that he works with, another girl that he works with, right? So, but I get it, you know, and I understand his point of view. Hey, listen, you know, you want to get over somebody, you got to get laid. Now, what bothers me is what took Marcus so long to figure this out. Remember, he's a Mac Daddy. He's a professional player. Okay, he should already know this. He shouldn't be figuring this out right now. He should already have learned this years ago. Okay, this girl fucked me over. Okay, now I got to go fucking get laid. Get laid. That's the first thing you got to do. Not cry. Not cry to your friends about it. Okay, not mope and go fucking help volunteer with some fucking inner city kids. No. No, you fucking get laid. That's the first thing you do is you fucking get laid. Get fucking laid. Okay, you can't find a girl. Why the fuck can't you find a girl? Okay, you tell me you threw out all your fucking phone numbers for Jacqueline? No, you never do that. Okay, you never do that because I guarantee you she's got fucking backup boys too. She's got guys that are circling her waiting for you to fuck up so they can jump in. All right? Why the fuck don't you have any? Okay, he does have one, Angela, but he didn't know. He didn't know she was circling him. You see what I mean? He should have known that. He should have already gone on a date with Angela. Honestly, he should have. But anyway, but you know, the movie wants you to feel sorry for Marcus, so you can't go there anyway. So that's going on here, okay? But this is the way, you know, if you want to get revenge, which I think is fucking petty, you shouldn't really want to get revenge. But this is how you do it, okay? You rebound immediately. Okay? Because what you need to establish, what you need to communicate to the other woman is that you are valuable. You are not like the other guys out there that are fucking disposable. You are valuable. Okay? Other women want you. So now that you don't want me anymore, okay, there's plenty of women that are going to take me. They're going to take me, all right? Now that I'm free, okay? That makes you more valuable. You see what I mean? If you fucking don't date anybody after a breakup, okay, you know what that tells her? That tells her that you're not valuable. Nobody fucking wants you. Okay, it was good for her to fucking let you go so she can get with a guy that is valuable, that women do want to get with. And she wants to get him before they get him. You see what I mean? It's all about how you fucking work it, man. And, you know, a valuable man like Mark is supposed to be would have known this already. He wouldn't need me to fucking say it 31 years later. All right. So that's going on here, you know. But this is how you get revenge. You know, realistically, she would have moved on too. Realistically, Jacqueline would have moved on too. She'd be fucking somebody else right now too. Okay? So she shouldn't be, if she's a boss bitch like she acts, you know, then she wouldn't be sweating fucking Marcus moving on. Okay? Because she would have already moved on with someone even better than him. Oh, you can have him. I got. You know, you can have my fucking. You can have my used car. I got a brand new one. You see what I mean? Okay. So she would have been like that too. She wouldn't have been fucking jealous or anything like that. All right. She probably has. Okay, but it's not someone Marcus sees every day. Okay. Which, in other words, you know, she could have easily have fucked somebody that works there too. Okay, but she didn't. You know why? Because she's not petty. She's not petty like Marcus. Okay. You see what I mean? All right. That's why I say Jacqueline's actually kind of a hero to me in this movie, all right? Even though they make her out to be the villain. I don't see her as a villain. Okay, so Marcus, okay, and this guy, later on, Marcus and his guy's friends, they're at a pool hall, they're playing pool, okay? Okay, and Tyler, that's Martin Lawrence's character, is trying to explain to the other guys how playing pool is racist. You know, it's the white ball trying to get rid of the black ball, you know, that kind of fucking thing, you know? He sees racism in everything, all right? Okay, yeah, I know, not much has changed, I know. Okay, how racist it is. Okay, Tyler says, the game's over when the white ball drives the black ball completely off the table. Now, why is that? Good point. You know, okay, and of course, Gerard, in his fucking gay as fuck voice, which is his real voice, Gerard's like, I'm sure you're gonna tell me, my brother. Okay, you wonder why fucking Angela wasn't attracted to you, okay? First of all, that fucking voice, I'm sure you're gonna tell me, my brother. Okay, you're a closeted homosexual. I mean, this is just, come on, man. I get so fucking sick of looking at this guy. You know, why the fuck would Marcus, realistically, a guy like Marcus, an alpha male like Marcus, would never be friends with someone like Gerard. Now, I know they both puff his Peter, and they're both always telling him how great he is and shit. That's probably why he keeps him around. But Marcus seems to be a real good friend to these guys, and I have no idea why. He makes fun of them all the time, which I guess is cool, because, you know, that's what friends do. My guy friends and I, we make fun of each other all the fucking time, but we mean it good-heartedly. We don't mean it fucking in a bad way. Okay, but I could easily see fucking Marcus, you know, making fun of fucking Gerard and it hurting his feelings. Why'd you say that, Marcus? I thought we were friends. You see what I mean? That will like legitimately happen. And guys don't want to be friends with other guys that are like that. Not at all. So I don't get it. And none of fucking Marcus's fucking je ne sais quoi or anything has rubbed off on either one of his friends, Tyler or fucking Gerard. Tyler tries to act like he's this fucking alpha male butch motherfucker, but he's a little fucking pussy. I was getting angry and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, he thinks he's some fucking Tupac or some shit, man. Anyway, so Marcus says, like, oh yeah, so Tyler says, like, the reason the white ball is trying to remove the black ball off the table is because white man's fear of the sexual potency of black balls. Yeah. Yeah, okay, man. You have any evidence to support that? No. Okay, so Marcus says, like, I see where you're going with this, Tyler. I get it. I see what you mean now. Okay, the pool table is Earth, represents Earth. That's why it's green. And back then, they used to think the world was flat, so that's why the pool table's flat. And Tyler's like, yeah, that's right. You see, now you got your own thing going on now. And Gerard's like, oh my God, I'm when you guys go to the Oprah Winfrey show, I want to be sitting in the front seat of the audience. Yeah, this is the kind of shit. This is not the shit that guys talk about, by the way. Just it's not. All right. Okay, so Tyler points out how him and Marcus are the same because they're both trying to be Marcus's best friend because Marcus is the alpha male, so they're both trying to win favor. Okay, so Tyler likes to pretend that he's on the same level as Marcus. Okay, and he's not. He's clearly not. He's this little fucking guy. He's got little man syndrome. Martin Lawrence. He's got little man syndrome. He's not as good looking. He's not as fucking charming. He's not as funny. He's not as rich. He's not as well dressed. Okay. As Marcus is, okay? But he's going to try to act like he's on the same level. He gets the same amount of girls as Marcus. The odds be getting mine. That kind of fucking shit, right? When the truth is, man, he needs to go to fucking emergency rooms to fucking pick up girls, okay? So he's like, but he's trying to make believe that him and Marcus are on the same level, okay? So they both make fun of Gerard, okay? Because Gerard's not even trying to be an alpha male. He's more than happy being a fucking beta bitch. All right, and so they both make fun of Gerard all the time. All right, so anyway, Tyler goes to the bathroom, so that leaves Gerard and Marcus alone to play pool. Okay, well, obviously, Marcus sees this as an opportunity to tell him what's going on. All right, so he asks to Gerard, like, how are he and Angela doing? And Gerard, of course, plays off this fake fucking masculine image. He's like, oh, well, Angela now, yeah, we went out a couple of times, but she's, she was getting a little too involved. She's catching feelings and shit, man, And so I said, like, look, okay, I'm just going to pull back. All right, I'm just going to pull back, all right? I told her to do her own thing, you see? I told her, hey, you know what, Angela, just go, you can go ahead and see other men, all right? Because I'm definitely going to be seeing other women, all right? And I kind of just been like playing it off, like laying it to her easily, because I don't want to break her heart, man. I don't want to break her heart. That's what he tells her. Okay. Now, obviously, even though Marcus knows this is bullshit, okay, he knows this is fucking bullshit, but he's going to use this false bravado as an excuse to justify his actions. All right, to excuse his actions. All right. Okay, and by the way, just so you know, fucking guys don't talk to each other this way. We don't do that. Okay, if I'm with my guy friends and he asks me about a girl and it's kind of a source topic, okay, like maybe fucking I'm not seeing her anymore, I'm not seeing her the way I want to see her or that kind of thing, I'll be like, yeah, you know what, dude, there ain't really nothing going on there, but I'm still working on it. Okay, that's what I would say. All right, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, man, yeah, we're going out, but she's catching feelings, man, and I tell her, man, I'm going to see other women. So you just got to deal with it, okay? You should probably go see other guys, all right? Because it's fucking shit, man. I ain't going to stop, okay? And I just don't want to break her heart. That's why I didn't say it that way. No, there's none of that bullshit. Guys don't talk that way. Clearly, Gerard's lying here. He's lying about that to save face, okay? To make himself appear more masculine to his friend than he really is. Even though his friend already knows there's nothing masculine about him. He knows he's full of shit. He knows he's a beta male. He's just trying to hide it, okay? Like he's trying to imitate Marcus because they're both trying to imitate Marcus, okay? I'm a ladies' man too, I'm handling it just like you would handle it, I lose interest, that kind of thing, even though he's never fucked her, all right? So that's going on here, okay? And Marcus says like, okay, well, good. So you don't mind if I go out with her? You know? Then all of a sudden, Gerard, man, he just realizes that Marcus, that's the moment where Gerard realized that Marcus is fucking her right now. All right? And now everything changes. The false bravado's gone. Now he's like, why are you asking me that, Marcus? You can't even look me in the eye, can you? You know, just like that. Just like that. He's like, man, I don't believe this shit. Did you sleep with her? He's like, yeah, I did. He's like, why you always gotta have all the girls, Marcus? He's like, well, you just said you didn't care. And now you found out it's me, and you're flipping, man. You know what you are? You're a hypocrite. Oh, I don't have time for this bullshit. This is different. Angela's a nice girl. Yeah, I'm sure she was. And I've met Halle Berry in real life. Oh my gosh, she is gorgeous. She's fucking gorgeous. Anyway, So Marcus says, like, whoa, so you saying I can't have a good girl? I can't have a nice girl? I can't be with a nice girl? He's like, all you're gonna do is dog her out like you do every other woman in your life. And for what? What is it about her anyway, Marcus? What, she got nice feet? Because Marcus judges the girls he fucked based on their feet. If their feet are ugly, he doesn't want to go out with them anymore. If their feet are beautiful, then he wants to see her again. That's how he fell in love with Jacqueline. I guess she had nice feet or some shit. He's like, Marcus, like, no, Gerard, no, I care about her. I care about Angela. He's like, no, man, Marcus, you don't care about anyone but yourself. Okay, and that's true. That is true. Okay, the only reason he fucked her, the only reason he slept with her is because he wanted to feel good about himself. Okay, yeah, I know. I already made that argument. Go get laid. Yes, but that's true. I just didn't expect him to fuck a girl that he worked with. He should have fucked a girl he didn't work with. That would have made him feel better. Instead, he fucked a girl that he works with that he sees every day already. Okay, that I don't agree with. Okay. But I did say that, the first thing you need to do is get laid, which is true. And I guess he did that. But he did it with another girl that he works with, okay, which he shouldn't have done. He shouldn't have done. All right? And that's why he did it. That is why he did it. He used her so he can feel better about himself. Okay, like I said, the best way to get over someone is get under somebody. Okay, so he fucked Angela so he could feel like a man again. Because after fucking Jacqueline broke his heart, he didn't feel like a man anymore. He felt like he was worthless, like a broken man, like a shadow of his former self. And he doesn't like, no guy likes feeling that way about themselves, especially when they had it so good before. They want to feel that again. Okay, so what do? We get another girl, another woman, and having great sex with another woman makes us feel better about ourselves, makes us feel like we're not a loser. Because he was thinking he was a loser. Okay, when Jacqueline didn't want to be with him that way. Okay, he thought he was a loser. I'm no good. I'm a fucking failure. I can't even get the one girl that I want. I can't even get her. So, but now he doesn't feel that way anymore. Now he feels better about himself, okay? Because, that's what sex does. Sex with a hot girl tends to make guys feel good about themselves. It really does. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's true. I just think he did it with the wrong girl, okay? He shouldn't have done it with Angela, okay? But he did because she was there. And come on, she's been thirsting after him since the beginning of the movie, all right? So anyway, so Gerard's, you only care about yourself, Okay, and then he slams the pool cue down. He storms out of the pool hall, all fucking pissed off and angry and hurt. Well, he's really hurt because he wanted to be the one that fucked her. He wanted to fuck her, okay? But she wasn't attracted to him, and he thought that maybe if he stayed in the friend zone, eventually she would come around. But we all know that never happens in real life, okay? And even if it did, it's a mercy fuck, okay? You don't want to be a mercy fuck, okay? That's not going to help you at all. That's not going to fucking make you feel, all her girlfriend's going to know that you were just a mercy fuck. Okay, she's going to lie to whatever guy she dates with about you anyway. She's going to say, oh, no, come on. Do you really think I'd ever go out with that guy? Come on, he's just a friend. When the truth is, then you did fuck her. But you fucked her when she felt bad about herself, and now that she feels good about herself, she doesn't want anyone else to know. You see what I mean? So why would you want that? You don't want that. Okay, so he left. He left out there. He actually did something. He got away from Marcus. Okay, which he should have done a while back. This fucking hero worship thing has got to go, man. He's a grown man. He needs to fucking make his own choices in life and quit looking up to fucking Marcus to see what he wants to fucking do with his life. All right, wishing, living vicariously through his friend. No, he can't do that. Okay, anyway, so Angela goes, gets Marcus out of the shower. Okay, next scene. Okay, and it turns out, that Angela and Marcus are living together now. She moved into his fucking place because she's got a whole area, a whole corner of the apartment to herself where she just does her art, her paintings. Okay, she's an artist. Okay, and she has this beautiful painting of a couple making love, but it's one person's white and the other person's black, and they're like embracing each other. Okay, it's really nice, really nice. And she wants to show this off to fucking Marcus. So Marcus gets out of the shower. Like, what the hell is so important? She's like, I gotta show you this. Look at this. Tell me what you think, So he sees it there, okay? The two lovers, okay? And then she set up, like I said, she set up an whole working station there in the corner, okay? And then all of a sudden the phone rings and it's Jacqueline. Well, she answers the phone. Okay, so now Jacqueline knows that that Angela is at Marcus's apartment. Okay, she gives the phone to Marcus. Okay, and he starts talking to her, and she just like minds her own business and tries to eavesdrop on what Marcus is saying. Okay, and she hears him tell her on the phone. He tells fucking Jacqueline on the phone, "Oh, Angela, no, she just stopped by for something real quick." So now she's like, So now she's pissed. Well, what the fuck did you expect, Angela? He's a high-value guy, and just because you fucked him, you think he's going to change his ways for you? Why would he? Why would he? This is a guy who's used to women doing what he wants. Okay? Women throw themselves at him. What the fuck is going to make you any different? What makes you think you're going to stop that from happening? Okay, just because you threw yourself at him too? Are you out of your fucking mind? Jesus Christ, everyone's fucking stupid in this fucking movie. God damn. Okay, Marcus is a fucking player. Yeah, his confidence was shaken for a while, but now he got it back. You gave it back to him. So why the fuck would he want to go back to fucking feeling unsure of himself? No, he's back. He's fucking back. And just because you did that for him doesn't mean that fucking he's going to do anything for you. I mean, not what you want. He's not going to commit to you. That's not who he is. It's not his character. That's not. Okay, you were someone who helped you. You were morphine for the pain. That's it. And I wish more women could see that, but unfortunately, this is the love story we're getting in this movie between her and him. Okay? So she's upset because he denied her. And he only did that because he wants to get back with Jacqueline. He wants her to come back. Now, if Jacqueline had been fucking some other guy, that would definitely have prevented any chance of Marcus getting back with Jacqueline, okay? Because from now on, the only thing he's going to see when he sees her is that other guy fucking her, okay? But the movie didn't go there because they want you to feel sorry for Marcus. You see what I mean? They want to make fucking Jacqueline a viable option for him in this movie. And if they show that she's already moved on too and she's screwing somebody else, then not only is it going to make us hate her more, okay? It's gonna make us look at Marcus as a simp. Like, what the fuck? She fucked that other guy and you still took her back? What kind of player are you? You see what I mean? And they can't have that. See, the movie's got to manipulate you the way they want you to go. Okay, not the way, you would want to go. You would realistically go if it was happening to you. You see what I mean? That's why you need a straight man's point of view, all right? So obviously, she's upset. The commercial that they worked on tested through the roof, so they're going to show it to the board of directors, and Jacqueline wants Marcus, not Angela, to be there when they show it to the French board of directors who are coming in from France, okay? So that's what's going on here. Now, Angela obviously knows this is a bad sign. He denied her. He denied Jacqueline right in front of her. So she knows that he's probably going to try to get back with her again. But what I want to know is, why the fuck did she move in with you, Marcus? Like, well, how long have you been seeing each other now? Okay, and just because you're dating doesn't mean she fucking moves in. I mean, what the fuck, dude? What did you think? Okay, you don't move in your fuck buddy into your apartment. All right, you don't do that. What kind of a player are you? All right, I'm gonna stop my review right here. I'll be back shortly to continue my review. Thank you for watching this long, and I'll see you soon on the next one. Bye.